નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી.
Hello students, today we will study the special case of the distance formula. This is the topic of standard 10 chapter number 7 coordinate geometry. So in previous class we have studied about the distance formula. How we can find out the distance between the 2 points in the Cartesian plane. So what is this special case? Special case means the distance from the origin. The distance of any point from the origin. What will it be? We can find out it by using the distance formula. Okay, so let's suppose there are 2 points. Point P is x1, y1 and the point Q is x2, y2. And the origin O, we know that its coordinate is 0, 0. So what is the distance formula? If we want to find out the distance between these 2 points P and Q, then we can use this formula. PQ is equals to under root x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. So here what we have to put? The coordinate value, all x1, x2, y1, y2. What will happen if one point instead of Q, if we have the point O? That means we want to find out the distance between P and O. Origin to the point P. That distance we have to find out. So that is OP under root. Now x1 minus x2. Instead of x2 we have to put 0. That is x1 minus 0. And instead of y1 minus y2, now we have to put y1 minus 0 because x2 and y2 is the origin coordinates and that are 0. So what will happen? x1 minus 0 is x1 square and y1 minus 0 is y1 square. So this is the distance we get of the point P from the origin, that is OP is equals to x1 square minus y1 square. Because there is a 0, 0 coordinate of the origin, we get this formula. So this is the special case of distance formula. So whenever we want to find out the distance of any point from the origin, what we have to do? We have to put under root x coordinate square plus y coordinate square. Then we have to simplify it. Okay, so this is the special case. Now in the same way, if we want to find out the distance of this Q point from the origin, then what we get here? x2 square under root x2 square plus y2 square. Okay, so this is the special case of the distance formula. Let us understand it by taking an example. Suppose there is, we want to find out the point A, distance of point A from the origin, and what is the coordinate of A is 36 and 50. So according to this formula, OA is equals to under root, we have to only consider the coordinate of A point, that is 36 square plus 15 square. By adding them and by taking the square root, we got the distance. So 36 square is 1296 and 15 square is 225. So by adding we get 1521 and by taking the square root we get the 39 unit. That is the distance of point A from the origin. So OA is equals to 39 unit. So in this way we can use this special case whenever we have to find out the distance of any point from the origin. Okay? Okay, so let us understand the distance formula by taking some of the examples. That is of exercise 7.1. The first question. And what is the question? The question is, find the distance between the following pairs of points. So there are 3 points, 3 pair of points we have given. So let us understand one by one. The first thing, the first pair of the points we have given is 2, 3 and 4. So to find out the distance between these 2 points, let us give it the name. The first point is suppose A and its coordinate is x1, y1. In the same way, the second point, let us give it the name point B and it has the coordinate, let's suppose x2 and y2. So according to the distance formula, we have to put the values of the coordinates. So the distance between the point A and B, we can write down as under root x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square. So in this case, x1 means the 2 and x2 means the 4. So 2 minus 4 square plus y1 that is 3 and y2 that is 1. So 3 minus 1 whole square. So here in the square root, what will happen? 2 minus 4 is minus 2. So minus 2 square plus 3 minus 2 is also 2. So 2 square. So both minus 2 square is also 4 and plus 2 square is also 4. So what we get total is equals to under root 8. And now AB is under root 8. So to find out the square root, we can write down under root 8 as under root 4 into 2. That is why we can find out the square root of 4. And the square root of 4 is 2. So what will remain in the square root is 2 only. So what is the distance between the point A and B we get here is AB is equals to 2 under root 2. 2 root 2 unit. Right. So in this way, by using the distance formula, we can find out the distance between these 2 points. Now let us take the third question, that the P point, let us take the point P. One point is given as AB. So that let us take give it the name P. So P of AB, and second point is suppose Q, that is given as a minus A minus B. One point is AB, second one is minus A minus B. Now using the distance formula, we can find out the distance PQ, that we can write down as under root A minus of minus A. See, notice one thing here. Whenever we have given the coordinate in the minus value, then we have to write down it as it is with minus value. Do not confuse between this minus value and this minus value. This minus value is in the formula that we have to write down according to the formula. And whatever the value of coordinate here is, either plus or minus, whatever it is, we have to put as it is with the sign. So here we get A minus of minus A whole bracket square. In the same way here also B minus of minus B whole square. Do not confuse here, we have to put both the minus values, because first one minus value is already in the formula and second minus value is of coordinate value, that is minus B. So that we have to put here minus B. Now what will happen if we simplify it? A minus minus will become plus. A plus A whole square. In the same way here, B minus minus is plus. So B plus B whole square. Now A plus A is what? 2A. So in under root we get 2A square plus B plus B is 2B square. So 2A square plus 2B square. So 2A square is 4A square. 2B square is equals to 4B square. All is in the under root. Now you can notice that 4 is in both the term. So we can take 4 as a common, but there is an under root of 4. So whenever the 4 come outside the square root, we have to find out the square root of 4, and that is 2. So by taking this 4 to outside, it will become 2. And what will remain in the under root square? That is A square plus B square. So here we get 2 under root A square plus B square. So in this way, we can find out the distance between the 2 points. Now this is also a one type of special case. You can notice that here the coordinates are the same, but the distance, the sign is of minus. So let us take it, if it is 1, 2 and it is minus 1, minus 2. Then what will happen? 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2. So directly we can write down it, the distance between 1, 2 and minus 1, minus 2 is what? 2 in the bracket, 1 square, that is 1, plus 2 square, that is 4. 4 plus 1, that is 5. So the distance between the point 1, 2 and minus 1, minus 2 is what? 2 under root 5. Okay. So whenever you have asked this type of question, you do not have to calculate this. If you remember this, then you can directly use this. Okay. So this is all about how we can find out the distance between the 2 points using the distance formula. Okay, we will study the more question of this exercise in next class. So this is all about this lecture. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.